Hello, friends, and welcome to Adventures in Pixie Land. My name's Amy, and I'm an ordained minister, and we are in Bible study. We are in the NIV, and we are in the book of Second Chronicles. We're in chapter 17. Jehoshaphat, king of Judah. Remember, this book is written during the Babylonian diaspora. It's written by Levitical priests. We're not really welcome in the kingdom of Israel, but we're welcome in the kingdom of Judah, at least occasionally. And they were writing this down because everybody's in Babylonian diaspora, and they're trying to help the Jewish people remember who they were. So they're focusing on the kings of Judah and not the kings of Israel. The kings of Israel seem to show up mostly as footnotes thus far. So, Jehoshaphat, king of Judah, chapter 17, verse 1. Jehoshaphat, his son, succeeded him as king and strengthened himself against Israel. He stationed troops in all of the fortified cities of Judah and put garrisons in Judah and in the towns of Ephraim that his father Asa had captured. The Lord was with Jehoshaphat because in his early years he walked in the ways of his father David had followed. He did not consult the Baals or Baals, but sought the God of his father and followed his commands rather than the practices of Israel. The Lord established the kingdom under his control, and all Judah brought gifts to Jehoshaphat, so that he had great wealth and honor. His heart was devoted to the ways of the Lord. Furthermore, he removed the high places and the Asherah poles from Judah. In the 3rd year of his reign, he sent his officials, Ben-Hail, B-E-N hyphen H-A-I-L, like literally Ben-Hail, Obadiah, Zechariah, Nathaniel, and Micah, to teach the towns of Judah. With them were certain Levites, Shemaiah, Nethaniah, Zebediah, Ashiel, Sheriamoth, Jehonathan, Adonijah, Tobijah, and Adonijah. Interesting. Because T-O-B hyphen A-D-O-N-I-J-A-H. So Tob hyphen Adonijah. Whereas for the other one is Tobijah, T-O-B-I-J-A-H. It's the Ijah sound. So Tobijah. They taught, that's kind of a fun name, Tobijah. They taught throughout Judah, taking with them the book of the law of the Lord. They went around to all the towns of Judah and taught the people. So they were educating the people to make sure they wouldn't slip back into idolatry by making it clear to them what the practices were, which is always the better choice. Education is a better choice than violence. Any day, any day. The fear of the Lord fell on all the kingdoms of the land surrounding Judah, so that they did not make war with Jehoshaphat. Some Philistines brought Jehoshaphat gifts and silver as tribute. The Arabs brought him flocks, 7,700 rams and 7,700 goats. So that's 4 sevens in a row. Somebody should, go play the slot machines or, a lottery ticket or whatever with that. Jehoshaphat became more and more powerful. He built forts and store cities in Judah and had large supplies in the towns of Judah. He also kept experiencing fighting men in Jerusalem. He kept experienced fighting men, not experiencing. I'm sorry, that sounded terrible. He also kept experienced fighting men in Jerusalem. Their enrollment by families was as follows. Okay, so we're getting a list. From Judah, commanders of units of thousands, Adonah, A-D-N-A-H, the commander of 300,000 fighting men. That's quite a force. Then next, Jehonahanan, Jehoshanan, the commander of 280,000. Wow. Next, Amasiah, Amasiah, son of Zikri, who volunteered himself for the service of the Lord with 200,000. So just presented himself. From Benjamin, Eliada, Eliada, a valiant soldier, with 200,000 men armed with bows and shields. Next, Jehoshaphat, with 180,000 men armed for battle. So that's quite some forces there. These were the men who served the king, besides those he stationed in the fortified cities throughout Judah. So he had, local, guardsmen who were, defend the city is their whole job. And also would be keeping the peace. Those kinds of soldiers, which is a different mindset than standing army. This is his standing army. And for the time frame, that's quite a force. That's quite a force. I can see why people would not want to try to go up against him. Just the sheer number of soldiers he has that could overwhelm them if they're not empire building. So I'd be careful too. The next video is actually about a prophecy. If you want to hear about the prophecy, you're going to need to come back for chapter 18, friends.